Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through dock maintenance for the Roborock CurvX. If you're interested in the CurvX, the link to it will be in the video description. Also in the description, you will find, yes you will, you'll find our top robot, wet dry, and cordless vacuum picks. And we keep track of daily vacuum deals for you, so make sure you shop those deals as well to get the latest promo codes, discounts, and coupons. So let's start with our station. Up at the top, it's going to reveal our dirty water tank and clean water tank. Both of those are clearly labeled for us. We'll remove those. Inside here, we have a little drain hole on both sides, so make sure that's free from any obstructions and debris. Same with the three little water inlets and outlets right there. Make sure those are free from any obstructions. If you notice any like mildew starting to collect or dirt, you can clean those as well. Just grab like a Q-tip and wipe those down. Backside here, that's going to be where our vacuum bag is. It's very easy to get access in here. You can replace the old one, use some compressed air if you need to clean that out, and then you can just pop your new one right back in, just like so, and you're good to go. And then take this cover, and it only fits one way, and it goes right back on. Looking at the tanks, we'll start with the clean water tank. Inside here, it took me a minute to pop it out, but we have a silver ion module. Should get 6 months to a year before you'd want to replace that if desired, if you even notice it's making a difference with your water to clean and disinfect it. So I believe that's supposed to help the dirty water tank. So if you still notice odors and stuff, it's up to you. But for the clean water tank, not much to do here. You can just rinse it out every so often if you think about it. Again, you'll want to spend more time with the dirty water tank. This tank will have dirt starting to accumulate at the bottom, right, as the sediment from what it's mopping and cleaning starts to settle. So the sooner you get that dirty water out, the less odor and buildup you'll get with this tank. You got a little float mechanism up the top so it knows when it's full. But for this one, ideally, you want to change it after every use. All right, moving further down the station, inside here, this is where all the magic happens. It charges, washes, cleans, and dries itself, empties itself as well. So we have a little channel here, so you can visually inspect that channel for any debris from the self-empty. Make sure the charging contacts are clean and the sensors there. And then this area, you can pull out the tray at the bottom of the base, which is nice. And from here, we have multiple removable covers, so you can easily wash and rinse this. This guy right here pops out as well too. This is going to have your heavier debris, grass, pet hair, things like that that will accumulate there. So make sure you have that accessible to clean out and make sure that all that debris isn't blocking those holes so everything can drain, wash, and clean properly. But they make it super easy. This is washable and removable. Everything else now you can just wipe down as needed on a case-by-case basis. Also, with this tray removed, you can see this little tube back here. If you can see it from my hands right there. Make sure that tube's free from any clogs and debris as well. That's why it's important to keep this tray clean, because that tube goes in here and then sucks out the dirty water. So if you get any jams or clogs or things like that, that's why you want to make sure you're staying up to date on that tray and keeping everything clean there. And last but not least, down at the bottom here, we do have a removable cover. I'm assuming that's going to be for some of the self-empty functionality. If you ever need to get in there, if you have issues with your station, it's just Phillips head screws, so they make that very easy for you to get access to at least some of the station for further maintenance or troubleshooting if needed. And then for those wondering on the backside, nothing to do here. It's just a glossy cover so you can wipe it down. And we do have a little port here, but I do not believe how this one's designed that there's any sort of external water hookup kit. So you don't have that luxury with this particular unit. But that's it. It's a simple and straightforward station that takes care of the robot vacuum and mop combo for you. There's not much for you to do. Just keep an eye on that tray, clean it as needed, and clean the dirty water tank after every use ideally.